Hey, everybody, let's get to it. So, if you want to become an American citizen, you're welcome here. But there's a price to pay. You need to be vetted. Sorry to say, they're not taking on additional poverty. That's how I see it. So, in the words of President Donald Trump,
we're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people.
so instead of all the tax dollars, a lot of money going out, the money spent on illegal immigration, hundreds of billions of dollars, I see a reversal here. A reversal.
And we think it's going to be extremely successful. Never been done before, anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks out? Do you want to say a couple of words about it?
2
Sure.
weeks.
President, are
Wait a
there
minute.
requirements for that?
Hang on a second.
Do you have to invest a certain amount of money in this country in order to qualify for that gold card?
Yeah, exactly.
So the EB-5 program was really, you lend some money, but it was full of nonsense, make-believe, and fraud, and it was a way to get a green card that was low priced. So the president said, rather than having this sort of ridiculous EB-5 program, we're going to end the EB-5 program. We're going to replace it with the Trump Gold Card, which is really a green card gold. So they'll be able to pay $5 million to the U.S. government. They'll have to go through vetting, of course. We're going to make sure they're wonderful, world-class global citizens. They can come to America. The president can give them a green card, and they can invest in America, and we can use that money to reduce our deficit. Why do we give out lotteries of green cards? Why do we give out EB-5 for green cards? The President of the United States understands that the right answer is, why don't we eliminate the deficit of the United States of America instead?
So when they're giving out, so this card here, again, they're not just saying you got $5 million, come on in. Gonna have to be vetted. This right now, the massive deportations that are taking place, hundreds of billions of dollars are going to be saved. Vetted. They want people that understand business. They'll be paying taxes. They're making an investment. So it's not going to be, oh, just a free ride and I'm here and here we go. It's not going down like that. What are you looking at? We have enough poverty here. We can't afford to be taking in other people to, oh, come on in, stay in free hotel. Look how many Americans are homeless. Where are the hotels? Hello, where can the Americans go in and stay in a hotel and have coffee and all that, and, the kind of food that they like? The homeless shelter has been full. And the sad thing is, some of the same Americans that are homeless, sleeping in their cars, horrible. Some places, I went from 32 degrees one morning. When's the warm up coming? This location, 49 degrees. Yo, I got to get back to the sunshine. Okay, I got to go. Imagine there are people living in conditions. Oh, taxpayers, by the way. Living in cars, getting lights from the Dollar Tree. You put a battery in it and you just press the little button. Living in cars, making sure the gas is full. Why? Because every now and then they're sleeping on multiple blankets, by the way, in their cars. Gets too cold, turn the gas on. Is gas free? It's very expensive. And those same people, some of them are still employed, have been taxpayers. So the economy is still bad. Layoffs like never before, never seen anything like this in my life. You got to do something different. Now the hater rate is going to go ahead and come. Oh, I can imagine from the other side. This is business. Do you let anybody in your house? Well, just come, leave the door, come on in, y'all. Well, don't be surprised, y'all. If some stuff come up missing. Did you vet the person? What's going on? Again, you want the American dream? This guy's taking on an approach unheard of.
Five for green cards. President of the United States understands that the right answer is why don't we eliminate the deficit of the United States of America instead?
The gold card, well, millions, but the gold card will bring in with it people that create jobs, uh, very high level people. I think companies will pay to get people in. For instance, you today graduate from the Wharton School of Finance or Harvard or Stanford or any college, and nobody knows if you can even go to work for a company. So Apple and all these companies that want to get people to be working for them will be able to buy a card, and for the people that are number one in their class at top schools, I see that as one of the things. But generally speaking, it'll be people with money and people that create jobs, and they won't have to pay any tax on income outside of the United States, which they're not paying right now. They're not citizens, but they'll have to pay if they create jobs in the United States. They'll pay full taxes like everybody else. So you're getting big taxpayers, big job producers, and we'll be able to sell maybe 1 million of these cards, maybe more than that. And if you add up the numbers, they're pretty good. As an example, 1 million cards would be worth $5 trillion. 5 trillion.
Wow.
And if you sell 10 million of the cards, that's a total of $50 trillion. Well, we
Wow.
have 35 trillion in debt. That'd be nice. So
And how much do we owe China?
we'll see. But it could be great. Maybe it will be fantastic. We have it all worked out from the legal standpoint. It's totally legal to do. Hasn't been done before. It's been done in many different forms. We give them away. Why should we give them away? We shouldn't give them away. And I think it's something very exciting. I think it's potentially just something that we're all very excited about. So it's a gold card. It's somewhat like a green card, but at a higher level of sophistication. It's a road to citizenship for people. And essentially, people of wealth or people of great talent, where people of wealth pay for those people of talent to get in, meaning companies will pay for people to get in and to have long-term status in the country. And I think it's something we're very, very happy about. Would you have anything to say about that?
Well, many other countries, by the way, do this, including, of course, your 51st state does that.
The money's earmarked for deficit reduction.
It may be earmarked for deficit, but it actually could be more money than that. I mean, if you did 10 million, you'd have $15 trillion left over. But generally, it's going to be paid down debt. Yes.
Do you need
Wow.
Congress for this? Do you think you need to
No, we
pass
don't
a
need
law?
Congress. No, because we're not doing citizenship. We're doing the card.
I see.
It's a path. It's a path to citizenship. A very strong path to citizenship. But
So basically, they're not saying you got $5 million, you've been vetted. Okay, we're guaranteeing it's a path to it. What do you think about this? Totally unheard of. Never in my life have I heard of anything such as this. And I know people may say, oh, what about the regular people? Listen, and I'm saying this in a spirit of love. Everyone's different, okay, in our thinking process. It's not going to be a green card to just show up with your hand out. Why? As far as I see it, and that amount is like unbelievable, but as far as I see it, we have a lot of Americans right now, they need a handout and can't get it. So sometimes it's going to take someone who thinks different to do something different. And I think that's what's happening here. Oh, he's doing some way hecka different. The green card. So the people have to be vetted and you have to invest. If companies say, hey, we want, this individual here, put the money up. And that's a lot of cash. So it's not specifically geared toward paying down the debt. I'm sure there are other things that it may encompass. But wow, what do you think?
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship.
So it's not, again, it's throughout the citizenship. Kind of like I would say, maybe a disclaimer, it's not guaranteed. It's throughout the citizenship. I'm just wondering when this happens, if there's going to be, I would imagine, some type of monitoring process. The investments, your company. I don't see it being hey, here's 5 million, and here's my company. They're gonna want to monitor who are you hiring. It's gonna bring a lot of tax, a lot of if a lot of people buy it. But this right here, do you see what's happening? Just to be blunt, getting a lot of poor people that need assistance. We're not making it clear, not going to carry you. Remember the video I did when I was stuck in traffic outside Mar-a-Lago during the holiday because they were pulling in? Now, I couldn't just, I passed by that, by the, my God, on many day for, what, 2012, Palm Beach? Just roll through there. And this here can also be applied to your personal life. Don't just let anybody in. So we have a major, major deficit that'll be passed down from generation to generation. But they say, what's the saying? Someone's got to do something. Here's what he's doing. They're not trying to, I'm sorry, they're not trying to bring in a whole lot of poverty. We're going to take care of you and give you your chance. The job market, I think, is horrible. Government jobs supposed to be so secure. Really? When you see government jobs laying off like this with Doge, I think we're in trouble. Anyone in business, when you take control of a new entity, you're going to dig in deep to see what's going on with it. What's going on? What are we doing? What's going on? And make changes. So this here, you want to become an American citizen? You can buy that gold card, which will have the same privileges as a green card. American citizenship is no longer at the discount price. No, just walking over and I need my chance and I'm going to need you to kind of help sponsor me. Not happening. One more time, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of backlash. Let's wait for that. But one more time.
Something else that's going to be very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship. And wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy and they'll be successful and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful. Never been done before or anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks out? Do you want to say a couple of words?
Wow, the next 2 weeks it's in effect. Now, I'll say this here, and I know a lot of people don't like Trump, especially in my community, but I respect the hustle. I respect somebody trying to get some solutions going. Do I agree with everything? Hell no. Are you kidding me? Nah. I'm watching what is this? About his dynasty my friend was telling me about. Interesting. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's interesting, I'll say. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think this program is going to be a success? Is it gonna, really cut down at the debt for the national deficit? Is it gonna be a success? Do you think that maybe it's too over the top? I'll give it ingenuity for sure. I mean, talk about business. Woo! Not gonna get any something for nothing just showing up, but I got my hands out and a bunch of children and men and women and come take care of me. It's over. It's over. American citizenship, he's put a high price on it. So, what do you all think about it? I was shocked to see and hear this. Uh, the gold card. You're going to have the same privileges as the green card. Wow. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share them out. Wow.